Hi folks, in this video I'm going to chat about how Elise and her dad Seecho planned and executed an easy shore dive on the north coast of Trinidad, and I'll show you the toughest part of the dive at the end of the video. My name is Ron, and today we journeyed up to Macaripe via the lush, green and beautiful Chaguaramas Park area. There's a $20 entry fee per car, and you gotta pay to use the showers, etc. separately. The dive site has some very sandy areas with some seagrass as well as rocks and some reef life growth. It also has a submarine cable extending out over the shallow sandy area, which makes for really easy navigation for beginner divers. The car park is at the top of the hill and it overlooks the Bay of Macaripe. Ideally, it is easier to gear up at the top, don your tank, and then take your time and walk down to the beach area. Hold on to the rail please, because the floor gets pretty slippery. If you got a buddy who's strong enough, maybe they can carry your tank down for you. So we planned our dive for a Sunday morning, and we avoided the new and the full moon when the gravitational pull on the earth by the moon is the least, and therefore we hope for calmer seas, which we did get. We also checked the Port of Spain high tide, planning to be out of the water about 30 minutes before that time, and that's because we were a little bit north of the Port of Spain tidal station. As long as there are not heavy oncoming swells and waves, entry is very easy from the shore, but be careful not to fall due to the shifting sand and pebbles. Use your buddy for support as needed. Once you're in the water, you can put on your fins and start heading out via a nice and easy descent, allowing you to equalize very slowly and gently. We are quite particular about not landing on the reef and destroying the corals and the polyps that are part of the reef, of course. So what we did was we took advantage of the sandy ocean bottom here, as you can see, to do some of the open water skills that were required. Elise did the weight belt removal, she did the alternate air source here with her dad, and indicated that she was going up. She did exceptionally well. Being the instructor that I am and I'm known to be, I gave her this skill as well, which is the BC removal and replacement underwater in the event the tank slipped. I did help her with the slippage and I opened the buckle. She did it properly at the shoreline, and I helped the tank to slip for her and then had her reconnect and set it back up while underwater. And the skill is part of the open water skill set, so she, as you can see here, did very well. She put it back together. She wasn't stressed and not bothered at all, so I was very pleased at her ability to problem solve while underwater. So all in all, you can see Elise did exceptionally well, and what a great student. Having spent enough time in the pool/confined water, done all the skills there, of course you can see the results out here in the open sea, open water. Well done, Elise. thanks for sticking with us to the end of the video. This is the exit of the area, and you can see the pebbles. Be careful as you come up, and use your buddy's shoulder for help if you need. If you have any questions or comments, drop me a line below. If you need any information or advice, I'd be happy to provide same. This is the brutal part of the dive that I mentioned earlier. It's the end of the dive where you gotta walk all the way back up the hill with all your gear, and of course in Elise's case it's helpful to have Dad around, and for me, Elise got Dad to go back down and pick up her tank and bring it up for her. Take care guys, and see you on the next video. Stay well.